Hi guys, John here, and as you know, I'm constantly looking for different ways to, make income through remote work and stuff. This is kind of like a little bit of a hybrid. Wonolo, it's not to be mistaken with Wonolo, and that's the shopping app. In fact, what I'll do is I'll see there's actually another app called Wonolo with an A. And so it can be kind of confusing sometimes with these app names and stuff. But this one is Wonolo. It's you'll see the golden arches inverted, I guess, so to speak. There's some screenshots here. It's kind of like GigWalk in some ways. That basically what it does is it shows you, nearby work and stuff. It's really being rolled out only a few different locations right now: New York, San Francisco, and Los Angeles area. Um, and to be honest, I was kind of skeptical. The gigs are a little bit higher paying, and so I was kind of like wondering if, like kind of how legit it was and stuff like that. And my first gig was actually a warehouse job with, Target and stuff. I just needed a little bit of cash and everything. So it was, $100 a day. I thought I'd check it out, and it was brutal actually. It was hard work. I mean, I don't know if you ever worked, done any warehouse work and stuff. It was actually my first time. A lot of heavy lifting. By the end of the first day, I was really sore and stuff like that. Not all the assignments are like that, but a bunch of the work are gigs that involve, like working at a distribution center, lifting boxes and stuff. So make sure you read carefully the specifics on each gig and stuff like that to see if it's, something that you are either able to do or want to do and stuff like that. Other things are like driving assignments and stuff. So, in fact, I'm looking at another one that's kind of Amazon related. We'll see how that goes and stuff like that. I'm still in the process of kind of like learning more about it. But this one, I was kind of wondering about it. There was some buggy things that happened with it, and that's really why I've hesitated to kind of talk more about this particular one. Because for me, like, I don't want to be telling you about something that like really I haven't made money at. I don't want to give you some theoretical stuff, which is what a lot of people do, and so it's like, oh, this is something you can do, and this is an idea, stuff like that. I want to, do something where I'm actually making money and verified it and stuff before I share it with you. So this is one that I have. First time out the gate, I did make a couple $100, couple days of work. Was not easy, like I said. So, again, really read the terms of the gig to see if you are up to doing warehouse work or whatever. Other stuff is kind of like driving related stuff. Just like I said, read the specific terms of the gig for the location that you do kind of connect with and stuff. So basically, what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to go to the site, click on and start the gig and stuff like that. It's a bit of a process to both sign up. It's a bit of a process to and that's actually the problem where did the work for Target and everything seemed like, and they have a lot of security, all that kind of stuff. It seemed like things were cleared and everything, but there was some kind of issues with getting approved with the work and stuff like that. They have some kind of security clearance that we're supposed to get that didn't go through and everything. And then they, like Wonolo started saying like, well, maybe I'm not sure we're going to be able to pay you. And I started really, at that point I got upset, and I basically said, listen, I'm going to let people know how much of a scam it is if you do that. But in the end, they did honor it. I did get paid via PayPal and stuff like that. So it was a bit of a hurt. Actually, take it back. It was through a direct deposit. They don't pay through PayPal after all. It's a bit of a hurdle, but like I said, legit. Like I said, I'm only going to be sharing things that like do work and stuff like that. This is one in the end that did turn out to be okay and stuff like that. If you have any questions, feel free to comment in the video or message me directly. I've been having problems with my website. We should have it up in another couple days and stuff like that. But anyways, just wanted to kind of make this video, let you know what's going on with Wonolo. Again, this is the app that you can download on the both Android and iOS, and it's the one with all O's, Wonolo, versus the other one, which is Wonolo, which is a shopping app and stuff. So just want to make this quick video, and yeah, as always, let me know if it works for you. One of the chief complaints you'll see with this is that it's a buggy app. It's a great concept and stuff. It expands on what GigWalk did, but hopefully they'll continue improving it. Hopefully it'll be more work that's available this way and stuff.